Greetings, gamers. Hoser here for Hoser House Rules. Welcome back. Today I'm being totally scummy. I'm not shaven. I'm not wearing a Hawaiian shirt, although I am wearing a Hawaiian t-shirt. And just generally being lazy today because it's our 50th post. Yeah, our 50th post. Just past spring into April. And we've been doing a lot of 4 Against Darkness, and we're going to continue to do that today, but something special. Today, it's just going to be Rikka's buddies, a bunch of goblins, tracking down and killing, hopefully, the Kobald King, who was behind all the guys that had Rikka and other goblins enslaved and tortured when we did the Caves of the Kobold Slave Masters. So, it's 6 goblins today and 2 giant centipede against the kobolds. They found their castle and they're going in and they're going to kill everything and torture and kill the Kobold King. Let me tell you a little bit about goblins. They have really horrible equipment. They have armor and weapons made out of hide, bone, wood. So they're all -1 in melee, but 5 out of the 6 goblins I'm bringing are rogues. So they're going to be +1, -1 in melee, so they'll be even in melee. One of them is going to have a bow, so that's going to be -1 unless he switches to melee weapons. 2 of them will have giant centipedes, which are going to be even in melee and just have 2 hit points. And if they hit you, you have to save versus poison or take another point, which is irrelevant against minions and stuff like that. The grub tender is their cleric type. So he has no bonuses in melee, but he does have 4 hit points, and he can cast 3 heals and 3 blesses. On top of that, the shaman, who's their cleric, the shaman, has made them all 3 goblin bombs, because they love to make like potions and stuff. And they all have 3 goblin bombs, which could either just be really stinky green gas, or could be a little fireball that gives you a point of damage and possibly knocks you back. So we got 2 centipedes, 6 goblins. They all have 3 bombs. And the cleric has also made them 3 really cheap healing potions, which are not going to restore you to full exactly. They're going to do... What did we decide? D6, D6 -1.
D6 -1 should be fine.
D6 -1, so it could do nothing at all, or it could bring you back to full health. They only have 3 or 4 hit points. So, for our 50th post, it's Rikka's Revenge. And here we go into the Kobold King's castle. See you at the table. So, let me introduce you to the gang. Here we have Rikka. He's a 1st level rogue with 4 hit points, and he learned how to use the whips that the kobolds were using to torture the goblins, which means that when he scores a hit, the opponent has to make a save or drop his weapon. Here is Brick and Brack, and they each have a giant centipede that they're bringing. I'm using little 50mm wargs, but close enough. Brick and Brack are also rogues. They have 3 hit points. Remember, they'll have bombs and healing potions. Here's a Bomber. He doesn't have any special skills. He just really likes to use the bombs. He's also a 0-level rogue. Shoots is a 0-level rogue with a bow. And, of course, we have the Grub Tender Shaman/Cleric, who has 3 heals and 3 blesses. So, We're fortunate to have Tim again, and he's going to be running the castle of the Kobald King. So what's up first?
All right, so with the castle of the Kobold King, there are 4 outer towers, each with sort of roaming guards on patrol. And then on the interior, there are 4 rooms, some of which might have treasure, some of which might have some sort of peril. And then in the very center is the Kobold throne room. You don't have to clear out all the rooms, but any towers you leave uncleared could result in the Kobold King calling in reinforcements later. And any sort of rooms in the center not checked could result in missing treasure. But we will start sort of on the northwest tower, and then you can sort of decide where you want to go after that. So we will roll to see what is in the northwest tower. 6. All right, so there are 3 kobold knights sitting around a round table. The knights are armor class of 5, +1 to hit, 3 hit points. They are sort of on guard duty, so when you step in, they notice you. They are alert, so we can roll for initiative.
I'll be using my green dice for the goblins. Yes, we have initiative. And let me remind you, the goblins are fast. So instead of moving 6 and attacking, they can move 8 and attack. All right. I will start with shooting this guy at -1. So you said they're armor class...
They're armor class 5, because they're well-armed knights.
So he needs a 6, and he fails. Then Rikka is going to come up and strike him. He needs a 5, and he has a whip and a sword, and he misses badly. All right. 2 giant centipedes are going to attack this knight over here, followed by Brick and Brack, and they need 5s to hit, and they fail. And the bomber is going to come up to here, which is in range, and throw a bomb on this guy. So 1, 2, 3, it's just a green, smelly stink bomb. 4, 5, 6, it blows up in fire. He takes 1 point of damage and has to check versus getting thrown back. And it's a firebomb, and they all yell, "Firebomb! Firebomb! Woo!"
So strength
He needs
check.
a 5 plus.
He will remain resolved, but he will still take that 1 point of damage.
He takes 1 point of damage. And the Grod Tender Shaman is just going to move up a bit, and that's our turn.
All right. This knight will turn, and they have +1. They will attack the centipede, but he will miss horribly. This knight will attack Rikka.
Needs a 5, so he needs a 4.
4 will miss. And then this one will go after
The bomber.
And will hit for 1 point.
Oh no, there goes the bomber. Okay, that's it.
That is their turn.
You cannot defeat us! We are invincible! Charge! Okay. So Brick and Brack are going to sneak behind this knight. First, the centipedes will attack at +0, needing, you said they were 5 defense?
They're defense 5, yeah.
They don't explode, so 1 hit, but he needs to test versus poison.
All right, he will take an extra hit, so he is down to 1 hit point left.
And Brick and Brack will attack from behind at +0. So they need 5s. And 1 explodes, which will kill him anyway.
He gets stabbed in the back.
We are invincible! You cannot defeat us! All right. The grub tender will come up and help Rikka. So the grub tender will attack, and he's needing a 5. And he misses, and Rikka will attack with his whip. And he explodes! Rikka explodes! You cannot defeat me! Okay, so he gets a 9.
So that's 1 point, so he is down to 1 point, and then he will see if he can keep his weapon.
Yeah.
And he does.
And Shoots is going to change weapons to melee weapons. And Bomber is going to, well, just fight because, so he needs a 5. He's too close to throw a bomb and miss.
All right. The Knight will attack Bomber back. 4 will not hit, I don't believe.
No, we're 5 because we're...
And then
rogues.
this Knight will attack Rikka and also miss.
All right. It's looking good. Shoots and the Bomber will attack the Knight over here, needing 5s. 1 hit.
Okay.
Rikka will attack, and the grub tender will attack this Knight here, needing 5s. And the grub tender explodes. He gets an 11.
Now take out this Knight as well.
You cannot defeat us. And I don't think the centipedes can make it, but Break and Brack can attack this Knight over here, backstabbing it, +0. So, no hits.
All right. This Knight will check for morale. He wants to run away, but is sort of surrounded, so he will put up his best fight. And he will take a swing at Bomber. And he will hit Bomber.
Okay, Bomber's got 1 hit point left.
And then
I think
he will
probably kill him. Yeah.
stabbed to death by many, many goblins.
We are invincible!
And that was the northwest tower.
Can we search the room? Sure.
Give me a search check.
All right. And we got something. Now, goblins aren't really so much into gold pieces and silver pieces, and because they probably trade for most of their goods instead of buy and sell. They barter. So, in fact, none of them are carrying any gold. So, a secret door. Which room are we in?
You were in the northwest
Top there.
top there.
Yeah, secret door doesn't do us any good here. So I will take a clue.
All right.
And I will give it to Rikka. And Bomber's used up 1 bomb.
From here, you can go to either the southwest guard tower, the northeast guard tower, or you can go into the interior.
I think we'll just go counterclockwise and go to the next tower.
Okay.
The south tower.
Southwest. All right. And we will roll to see what is in the southwest tower. 5. All right. In the southwest tower, there is a kennel keeper with 3 trained kobold cave bears. And your goblins are a little bit loud. So upon entering...
Oh, yeah. They're partying.
He will tell his bears to kill you. And then we can roll for initiative.
Looks like we're not going first.
All right. Bears will a little faster. That one will come up and attack your shaman.
Oh. Do they explode? What are they?
They're like little mini monsters.
Okay.
They're armor class 3, 5 hit points.
So 8. He does 8. Does he have any pluses?
He has +1 to hit until the Kennel Keeper dies. Then it goes up to +2.
Then it goes up to +2.
Yeah, they froze.
Ouch. All right. So the shaman takes 2 points then.
Yes.
8,
Yeah.
7, 8, 8 or 9 points. Yeah. Okay.
This one will run up as well. An attack.
To the Rikka or Brick?
I'll attack Rikka. I think it's closer. 6 to hit. So that'll hit Rikka. This one we'll have to sort of double move to get to the shaman. And that is their go.
All right. So 2 giant centipede on that bear plus Brack and the bomber. The bomber will throw a bomb.
Okay.
Yay! Green stink bomb! And they'll yell stink bomb, which does nothing. 2 giant centipedes. Your defense what?
Only defense 3.
3. Okay. So 2 hits and 2 checks for.
One will pass, one will fail. So 3 points altogether.
3 points on the bear. Plus Brack will attack, and he rolls a 4.
So that'll hit.
All right. Shoots will shoot. And he fails. And then Rikka and Brick will attack the bear on that side. The highest we got is a 4.
2 hits.
Oh, there are only 3 defense.
Yeah, they're only 3. They're not super defensive.
And the grub tender will attack with his cheesy little weapon. So actually, the grub tender is -1 in melee attacks. So he'll need 4, which he misses.
All right. The Kennel Keeper will come up and attack your centipede. 5 to hit, so that'll probably hit the centipede.
Yeah.
This bear will sort of turn and also attack the same centipede. 5 to hit again on that same centipede.
Oh, and he's dead.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
2 hit points.
The middle bear will attack your tender.
And he explodes for 10.
Yeah.
Whose defense is only 4, so he takes 2 points.
And then the last bear will attack Rikka, but will miss horribly. And that is the bear's turn.
All right. Looks like the grub tender is at 0. So he's down. And oh no! Revenge! Revenge for the grub tender! All right. The giant centipede and Brack and Bomber will attack the bear on our right.
Okay.
2 3s and a 4.
Then we'll kill that bear.
You cannot defeat us. Shoots will shoot this bear and miss badly. Rikka and Brick will attack for 1 hit.
On the middle bear?
On this side.
On that bear.
All right, and that's our turn.
All right. The Kennel Keeper will run up and attack the centipede. 3 to hit the centipede.
I didn't quite figure out the armor class of the centipedes, but let's say it is 3.
And then this bear will come and attack Bomber. 5 to hit Bomber.
Yep.
And then attack on Rikka, 6 to hit Rikka.
Did I explode?
No, it was a 4 on the die, but it was +1.
All right. So
5 on the die, +1. And that is the bear's turn.
all right. Shoots will shoot this bear on our left and miss. Brick and Rikka will attack. And Rikka will explode again. You cannot defeat us. That's 2 points already.
Yes, and this bear only has 2 left, so that's gonna, even with the explosion, it'll die.
Yeah.
Before that.
We are invincible. And then 3 attacks. Actually, this giant centipede will disengage and run away.
Okay.
Because he doesn't like getting killed and eaten. Preferably killed before eaten. So Brack and the bomber will attack the bear on our right. And there's 1-3.
Alright.
And it's your turn.
This one will go attack your handler. 2 will miss. The bear will attack the bomber for 1 hit on the bomber.
Uh-oh.
And then
The bomber's down.
that is the bear's turn.
All right. Let's go and Rikka, Brick. This Shoots is going to shoot the bear. 1 point on him. And Brick and Rikka are going to attack the bear.
That's 2 more hits.
2 more hits. And
There's 1 hit point left.
Brack is going to try to order the centipede to attack the bear. I'd say he needs a 3, and he gets it. So the centipede will come up and attack the bear for a hit.
You'll kill the bear, who resisted the poison but died from the injuries.
We are invincible!
Seeing that, this guy's gonna run away because he doesn't have any more bears.
Uh-oh. That works. Wow, we lost 2 guys. Okay, so at this point, we are going to search the room.
Okay.
And not find anything. And, of course, we are lazy goblins. So we will take some time to sort of bury and mourn Bomber and the grub tender, while at the same time make a fire and roast the dead giant centipede and eat it. So we're going to spend quite some time in here. And I think Shoots is going to change his weapon to a regular melee weapon because it's just not effective.
Alright. If you're going to spend a lot of time on a 1, there'll be a random patrol. But nope, you're fine. You have all day to eat.
Alright, so we're getting drunk and we are mourning the death of our friends, and we are let's see. Rikka is going to use a bandage. Yeah, Grub Tender's dead. And he didn't have anything, but he actually did have a bandage, so he didn't have bombs. So Rikka will have his bandage back. Brick is okay. Brack has taken 1 hit point, and he's going to go ahead and use the bandage from who else died? It was
It was the grub tender and the one handler.
Okay, so Brick is dead. So he will take a bandage. No, he doesn't need a bandage, but Bomber is going to take a. He's used 2 bombs. He's going to take a potion, which does 0, and he can't take any more potions this adventure, and he's going to use a bandage from. I think Brick had a bandage left, so he still has. Well, he can't only use. All right, so we get drunk. We eat some giant centipede. Too bad we can't have giant centipede fights now because one is dead. And
It'd still fight. The one just has a horrible disadvantage against the other one.
Yeah. Well, he's eating now. So we do a green. We celebrate. And then we move on to.
Can move on to the southeast tower, or move on to the.
Yeah, we're gonna go on to the next tower.
All right.
We got Brack and a centipede. We got Shoots. We got, which is actually has his melee weapon now. We got Bomber, who's in bad shape. And we got Rikka.
This tower is just filled with 6 kobolds on guard duty. They're pretty miniony kobolds. They're 3s and 3s plus 0 to hit. And upon seeing you, they will start making lots of noise and calling out intruder, and then getting ready to attack. Number 2, you go first.
We have initiative. Yay. Now, minions don't usually have hit points. They just have 1.
Yeah, they just have 1. Yeah,
oh, okay.
They're
3.
Yeah.
Defense.
Armor class. Yeah, defense 3.
Armor class 3. Yeah. Okay. So. We want to kind of get them quickly. Rikka will run behind this guy and attack him for a miss. And Brack and Bomber will attack this guy. And 2 1s, that's not good. And no, that's not Brack, that's Shoots. And this is Brack, and his centipede will attack this guy. And that's two hits, I think, so he's gone. And it's your turn. We are invincible!
All right. He will turn around and attack Rikka.
Oh, how many hit points have we, experience points have we gotten? The first tower was 3 knights?
First tower was 3 knights. So that's probably 2 from the first tower and 5 from the second tower. It's kind of like a...
Okay, 7. Sure. Okay.
He will attack Rikka and miss.
You cannot defeat me!
He will attack Bomber and miss.
Yeah, it's 5.
This one will go after the centipede. And, it was 4s for the centipede, or?
I think it's up to you. Like 3. I think 3. I'd have to look in the book, but I think that's a hit. So
The one hit on the centipede A miss on Brick, and then this one will try to.
Brick is dead.
Or
That's
sorry,
Brack.
Brick.
That shoots. That's Brack.
He'll attack Brick. One hit on Brick.
One hit on Brack. Okay, so Brack, that's his first hit point. Okay, Rikka on the back guy. Will miss. Shoots, and the bomber on that guy. I think that's 2 hits.
Yep.
The centipede on that guy. The centipede took a hit point. So I'm going to check around. Yeah, the centipede's going to run away. He doesn't want to die. And Brack is going to attack the center guy. And that's a hit.
They will have 50%. They will stay on a 4+.
And they're going to fight.
Alright. He will attack Rikka. And miss.
You cannot defeat me!
He'll attack Brack. And miss horribly. And he's going to try to outflank Black a little bit. Attack from behind.
So that's a hit on
And hit
Brack,
Brack.
who is not taking 2 hit points.
And then it's Goblin's turn.
All right. Bomber's gonna come over here, and Shoots is gonna come over here. You know what? I'm just gonna use the bow figure, but remember that he has melee. So Rikka
Gets a
it's
hit.
that guy. Shoots against that guy.
That's a hit.
Gets a hit. Brack and Bomber against the last guy, and that's 2 hits.
Alright.
All right. I don't think I can use a potion or healing thing on the centipede. So Brack is going to use his bandage. And Bomber is going to use his bandage. Okay, I think we're in good shape, and we are going to, how many experience for that?
There was 2 experience
2?
points.
Yeah. So we're up to 9. We could level up some guy pretty soon. I was going to level up the shaman, but he is tending to the grubs in the sky. So we're going to check the room. And we find nothing. So I would, okay, one or two we're gonna stop and drink some more. Yes, we're stopping to drink some more.
All right. So, on a 1 or 2, there'll be a wandering encounter. Nope, we're fine.
Yay! You cannot defeat us. All right. So we did our drinking. We're lazy goblins. We took a break, and now we go on to the last outer tower.
And the last outer tower is empty. There's a few tables with some old food and half-drunk kobold wine, but it looks like anybody who was on patrol has either gone to sleep or
wine?
moved on.
Excellent. We'll search the room, and we'll take another clue, and we will stop and finish off the kobold wine.
All right.
And be lazy and take a break.
Let's see, on a 1, nope, you're good.
We're having a great party today. A green party. All right, so we will move to the, how many central, there's 4 central
There's
rooms.
4 interior rooms, yeah.
Can we get to the king without clearing all 4 interior rooms?
Yeah, you only have to go into 1 interior room to get to the king if you want.
Yeah, we're kind of hurting. So we will go to the nearest internal room from this tower.
All right. There is a shrine to some foul, evil kobold god with sort of some acolytes praying around the shrine, as well as a kobold priest and some sort of like demon trap on top.
Is the demon moving?
Yes, he seems to be like encased in like some sort of magic circle. They are sort of all focused on the demon at the moment and have not either seen you or have enough energy to give you attention.
This is going to be kind of interesting. I think this might be kind of difficult. Goblins are not big into demon summoning, and I think what we're going to do is go back to the top right tower.
Okay.
And then see if there's anything there. Probably just on a 1.
Nope.
And then go to the top central room.
Okay. You find a weapon cache. There are sort of racks of whips and half-beaten shields and slightly dusty, rotten leather armor and kobold spears.
Well, they're not much better than ours. They're probably worse than ours. So what we are going to do, though, is each take an extra weapon. Which are probably not worth anything. But just in case we lose one, just all going to take a little extra sword or spear, whatever we're using. We're going to go to the throne room.
All right. In the very back of the throne room, sitting upon his throne, is the Kobald King, sort of shrouded in shadow and darkness. He has his sort of little minion lackeys, and then his sort of knightly honor guard. It says, "Who dares enter the throne of the Kobold King?" But in a squeaky voice, because he's a kobold.
Yeah. I am Rikka! You cannot defeat me! Surrender or die!
If you wish to swear allegiance to me, you may live. Otherwise, my minions will destroy you.
You're a bad man. Okay, we attack. Are these just minions?
Yeah, these are minions, these are knights, and then he's like...
Right, okay. So... Brack and the centipede are going after this guy. Shoots, which is using a sword, and Rikka are going after this guy, and Bomber is going after this guy. Okay, so 2 attacks there. They're 3s, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got an explosion. Maybe not. Could have been the centipede. And 2 3s here. Oh, they failed. And Bomber fails. Your turn.
All right. The Kobold King will make a gesture and try to raise his fallen comrade from the dead, but he does not. The knight will come over here and attack Brack. 5 to hit Brack.
Yep.
This knight will come over and try to hit Bomber. He will hit Bomber. And then, a minion on Bomber will also hit Bomber.
Ouch.
And then a minion on Rikka will miss.
All right. You cannot defeat me. Rikka and Shoots will attack. Actually, Shoots will attack the center minion. And that's a hit. Which allows Rikka to move over here. Bomber will attack the minion, which is a hit. Rikka will attack the knight. What's her armor?
5s for the knight.
Okay. And then 2 attacks by Brack and the centipede on the knight. Big money. Okay, so this is from the centipede and he can't explode, so.
But the knight will take an extra point from the poison.
Yay, centipede! Woo! Go centipede!
The knight will attack the centipede back because he doesn't like that. And miss horribly as he sort of...
You cannot defeat me!
The Kobold King will try to raise a minion from the dead. And he will. This guy will raise up, zombified, and attack. Shoots, but miss. And then the knight will attack Bomber, I guess. And hit Bomber.
No, Bomber. Oh, is it plus 1?
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. Bomber's really low. All right.
That is their go.
Okay. Shoots will attack the zombified minion, and he explodes, so he can actually move and do the extra damage on the knight or the king. So he got a 9, and the minion was a 3, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to do 6 points on this knight.
So that will kill that knight. As you stab the minion and then do a backflip and then jump on the knight.
So, Brack and the centipede are going to attack the king. What's his defense?
He's defense 4.
2 explosions. The centipede can't explode, but Brack can. And he gets a 10, so 1 hit, and a 10 if that's more than 1 hit.
Yeah, so that's 3 hits, and then let's see. He does not. The Kobold King drinks poison for breakfast and does not seem to be affected, but he does look a little bit hurt and worse for wear.
All right, and Shoots and Rikka and Bomber will attack the knight. with a 4 and a 5.
The 5 will hit. That's 1 hit point for the night.
Okay.
You cannot defeat us.
Kobald King will try to raise another minion but fail. And then he will try to dark touch the centipede. He's a +2 to hit.
Oh, he explodes. Or I don't know if he explodes.
He's a boss, so he can explode to 6.
So that'll kill the centipede.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And then the knight will attack Bomber. 6 to hit Bomber. So.
Oh, I think Bomber's gone. Yep. Okay.
And that is my go.
We're down to nothing. Well, Shoots and Brack will attack. Actually, Shoots will come over here. Brack is, yeah, he's only has 1 hit point left. So Shoots and Rikka against the Knight. This is a 4. This is a 11. That was useful. And Brack is going to disengage. I am invisible! Okay, your turn.
Alright, I'll try to summon a zombie, and I will. And the zombie will sort of stand up and then won't be able to attack Brack, but will sort of stumble towards him. And then the Kobold King does not like to leave his throne, so the Kobold King will stand there.
Okay. Brack will disengage again. And I'm just going to move half a move.
Yeah.
Back. And no, you know what? Then he's going to come hit me anyway. So, Brack will attack the zombie and this. Shoots will attack the zombie
Hit.
and hit. Oh boy. And it's Rikka. Rikka against the king.
You cannot defeat me.
He needs to explode. He explodes! Woo! Rikka's revenge! Alright.
I think he needed 2. And
And he explodes again. So we're at 12. And we are at 16 points.
Yes, that easily kills the remaining 2 hit points of the Kobold King as Rikka carves up the king, getting revenge. Probably whips the king lots and lots of times over and over and over again.
Yes.
We are invincible. We have revenge.
Alright. Oh, so that's it. There's nobody left, right?
Right, yeah, that was the Kobold King. So.
Alright, so we're going to search the room.
Sure. There's 3 treasure rolls in the room if the goblins want them. I'm not sure how much goblins care about that. But
Well, I guess gold is okay. So are they +1 or +0?
just +0, I think.
Okay, so a 3, 4, and 5. I'm just going to give the money to Rikka.
Sure. I believe that's 15 gold, 20 gold, and what is it? 3, 4, 5. 15, and then 2 25s. So 50, 75 gold.
65?
Sorry, 65 gold. Yeah.
And we are going to search the room for a secret door. Oh no, I've been using clues. And Rikka finds a 3rd clue. And he wants the clue to know, so he has 3 clues, what's going on with that demon summoning. Or any information or any bonuses to attack the summoner or...
The demon is trapped as long as the ritual is in place. The demon isn't very hard to hit, but hits do festering wounds, so hits do twice the damage.
Yeah.
But as long as the ritual is in place, the demon will be contained.
Well, we're down to 3 guys. And how much experience do we get for here?
10 XP for the boss.
Alright, so...
Technically 10 XP for the quest. Because the quest was to get revenge, and Rikka got revenge.
So 20. We have 29 XP. And we have 2 first level guys. 0 level guys. So I'm going to try to level... Shoot and Rack. The first level, so I need 2s. And they are first level. And so they will get 4 hit points instead of 3. Shoot never took any damage. And Rikka already has 4 hit points. And Rikka's gang is cut in half, but Rikka double explodes against the Kobald King, thereby getting his revenge. Do we need to roll to get out?
No, you can just get out. You've cleared all the guard chambers and stuff, so you can get out.
And Rikka has personally taken revenge on the Kobald King with a mighty roll, and half his band are dead, but the others will continue in some further episodes, some further adventure of Goblin's Revenge. Okay? Take care, folks, and thanks for watching, and until then, until next time, I will see you at the table.